The first semi-final, Robo against King Buxton.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
King Buxton is the quicker, lighter, smaller robot, as you can see by a long chalk. Those titanium spikes look dangerous. This is good mobility, this is good style, this is good control, and it's pushed Robo into the PPZ, the perimeter patrol zone, and dead metals, pincers, and the circular saw. Out they go. Done well to get out of there, and now Robo itself comes in on the attack, trying to get the lifting arm and the spike underneath the flip. King Buxton almost turned up itself, though. There's Kilolot's camera. Also Shunt coming in with a pickaxe. Damage sustained by Robo Flipped up. You can turn it over, as we've said before, and it'll still come back. Look at the spike on the front of the lifting arm. Now King Buxton wheels and spins, trying to get back at Robo Avoiding each other. Oh, my goodness me! Robo nearly went into the bit of oblivion, and Matilda's going to push him back there. Time is running out. Robo heaves back at Matilda. Again, he's turned up onto its head. Over the flaming pit. Charcoal Robo Goes to the judges. They think they've done enough.
Spectacular fight. We have to rely on our panel of judges. And whilst they decide, let's see some highlights from that fight.
Right at the start, good mobility by King Buxton, getting away from Robo pushing it into the perimeter patrol zone. Robo on the retreat from Shunt and also King Buxton in underneath. There's damage sustained, you see, from Shunt's pickaxe. Almost flipped onto its side. Now that would have been a problem. Matilda veering it towards the pit, just surviving. Who has won this great tussle?
Well, a decision has been reached by our panel of judges. It was such a spectacular fight. It's such a pity that one team's got to lose. But the judges have gone for King Buxton! Robo as you see.
We did it, man. It was a great fight.
It was a fantastic fight. And your robot was designed so well, because even when it flipped, you got a bit more effective, because the spike was lower.
Yeah.
But the judges went for them unlucky.
We loved that fight. We loved it.
One more fight, you're through to the series semi-finals.
Excellent.
Can't wait. You're feeling confident?
Feeling good now, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. King Buxton.
Own identity badge. It's very good. We like that. Now, when are you going to give me another wave? Yeah, when you're on your way up. Okay, because I think that was a good luck thing. I think that worked for you last time. Do you think it's going to work this time, bunny waving?
It better do. We want revenge.
You want revenge?
We want revenge, because they beat us last time with Robo.
Oh, I remember.
Yes, the 101 team were represented by Robo in the last wars, and King Buxton beat them. Driving in underneath Robo time and time again.
But the judges have gone for King Buxton!
And it didn't go down too well.
Okay,
Who would have thought it'd come to this?
Yeah, I know.
I know. We're going to have to fight like demons to beat him.
Are you?
But we must beat him.
Well, I mean, you're quite well matched in terms of
Yeah.
height and weaponry, aren't you?
Yeah, it's going to be so tough. It was tough last time. It was just hardest thing. I mean, he's just such a good robot. He's just best track robot here.
High praise from King Buxton. How much of the victory so far taken out of that robot? Simon Harrison at the controls with Phil Brett. And 101.
3,
Mike Franklin, Amy Franklin.
1, activate.
The little mascot, tight in her grip. Steady start, dancing around one another. 101 in underneath King Buxton. Two very, very similar looking robots. King Buxton the speedier, 101 slightly the heavier. And taller in height, and driving up on the top there of King Buxton. Look at this now. Boom, up and over. But it has those great tank tracks with the screws embedded. And they cause damage, not just to opponents, but to the arena floor, let me tell you. Spike comes out of the arena floor. 101 onto the arena wall. What damage has been sustained by those front prongs on King Buxton? 101 turns to come in with a side slam, perhaps. Dodging manoeuvre by King Buxton, takes it back onto the arena wall. You could just see then the prong coming flicking out from the front of 101. Stayed out there again. Said to come into play on contact with an opponent. And it's King Buxton on the very fringe of a CPZ and also the flame pit, the barbecue, and they're the circular saws on the arena wall. Taking damage themselves, and I think put out of play the circular saw there. A slam by King Buxton onto the arena wall. Now, thinking about an attack, needs to get away from dead metal. Turns, manoeuvres, dodging, trying to stay out of trouble. Now on the attack itself. That's a good push by King Buxton. 101 swivels. Great purchase here. Manoeuvrability. 101. Highly praised by King Buxton. King Buxton with that victory, of course, against Robo Doc in the last series that went down so badly. Paul Johnson, part of the 101 team, built Robo Doc. 101 up and over again. Again, no terrific damage sustained. Look at the power of 101. The circular blade on the back of King Buxton causing no trouble at all. There's the camera on top of Shunt, who tries to get his own axe into play. And could well here now have King Buxton at its mercy. Bang! On the top of King Buxton. The shovel lifts and flicks King Buxton into the air, bounces away. Again, Buxton on the attack. 101 dives in underneath. Very, very close this so far. Good old tussle, isn't it? Good control and technique, style. Not a great deal of damage sustained. I'd say probably more to King Buxton at this stage. Aggression, not a lot between the two of them. King Buxton riding high. The smoke coming away from the wheels. Now, pensive. Is that smoke from the wheels, or is it graver than I thought there? No, it could just be exhaust smoke from King Buxton. We'll wait and see. Or is it? Have they ground themselves to a halt here? This looks as if they've gripped together in some grisly dance of doom. Slower and slower and slower as time ticks down. It'll go to the judges. They've worn themselves stand still.
Well, that was far too close to call. Two robots evenly matched. We're going to have to go for a decision from the judges. While they're making a decision, let's look at some of the highlights from that fantastic battle.
There, the early drive from 101 up over the top of King Buxton. The slam against the arena circular saw. Some damage was certainly sustained by King Buxton there. And came dead metal briefly. That's a good attack, though, by Buxton on the side wall of 101. Again, the push and shove. But by the end, they had nothing left to give.
The judges have made their decision. It's unanimous. That surprised me. But they've gone for 101! Can you believe it? You're through to the series semi-final.
Well, that was for Robo Doc.
The revenge was sweet, was it?
Revenge was very sweet.
So how do you feel you're going to do in the series semis?
Well, if I can get it fixed, we got in with a chance. So.
It was a hard-fought battle, that one, wasn't it?
It was a very hard-fought battle. Bits of robot everywhere.
Give it up for 101!
First 10
What is it?
seconds, I was so excited, I broke the control stick off the steering. I had to turn it upside down, jam it in,
Yeah.
and then swiggle it around a bit. So I got something out. But
And
then
you still lost?
well, I know I stalled the back motor, and then it took loads of power, and it caught fire again.
Is that what caught fire, the back motor?
Yeah, the back motor.
The back motor, Governor,
Yeah,
caught
motor governor,
fire.
yeah, it did, that's right. So there you go, one little stick, and that's the end of that.
Of all the robots in Robot Wars, I can't believe these two have paired up. It's extraordinary. The score between them so far is 1-1, and I thought they were sworn enemies. Mike?
Well, we are in the arena, but at the end of the day, we've got mutual respect for each other's robots. They've got a good robot, we've got a good robot, so we want to go and do some damage to some others now. And
But not to each other.
Possibly.
We'll keep our eye on that. Simon, you're going in first, I hear.
Looks like it, yes. I'm going to hit him with a bit of speed, and if I can, hit him with this saw as well, which has been unreliable up to now. But
that's why you're going in first.
That's why I'm going to go in first while it's still working. But if it is going, it's quite a mean little thing. It certainly wrecked my garage. Yeah, there's 2 horsepower petrol engine running that, and 3,000 RPM. It's quite a thing.
About 140 miles an hour.
From Hornchurch, King B3 from North Hampshire, 101.
Saws and spikes for this team. A petrol-powered 9-inch circular blade here with lifting, flipping spikes. It cost £4,000 to make. This cost £1 and a penny, hence 101. Tracks from a milk washing machine. Will Inverterbrat get at them? Watch out for the 101 Spike Red team. It's frightening.
Hi, we're the King Buxton team. Back again with King B3. Very fast, very sharp, pretty lethal. We're going to be in a tag team here, and we're going to show him who's boss, I'm telling you.
This is Robot 101. Fast, manoeuvrable, runs either way up. Got Amy and Bunny to help us. We're the better side. We'll help them out. I'm sure we'll get them out of a lot of trouble.
No, I don't think so, actually. I think we've got the faster robot here. I think you'll find that we'll be running all over you.
Yeah, but I think this is a bit more manoeuvrable than yours. We've won a lot more battles, and we're better drivers.
We don't need a fluffy bunny on our side.
Roboteers, stand by.
Invertebrate on the left, X-Terminator on the right. That's the X-Terminator team actually on the left there. And Invertebrate with Les Wall at the controls. King B3 on the left, 101 on the right-hand side. The King B3 team controlled by Simon Harrison there on the left, and Mike Franklin at the controls of 101. Amy Franklin, though, his 9-year-old daughter, and the mascot, the Fluffy Bunny. It's Invertebrate out of the red corner, King B3 out of the blue corner. Oh, something flew off there! And I wonder what it was. As Invertebrate comes in again with a crunching challenge on King B3, and sparks certainly flying, but I think it's the circular saw of King B3 and Simon Harrison at the controls causing all the problems here. It's a 9-inch circular saw, it's petrol-powered. They've tagged, out comes 101. Oh, so is the red team. This is X-Terminator with the pickaxe on the top of 101. Down it comes, trying to get perhaps in underneath the milk washing machine tracks. Well, they're abiding by the rules. Remarkably. Pensive look in the control booth. This is King B3 back in the action again on X-Terminator. And X-Terminator, the Hereford team, seems to be the more aggressive of all these robots, capable of doing most damage, or is it trying to get through there the shell of King B3? This is a tactic which we knew they were going to employ. Or something's come off. Now, where has that come off? One of the competing robots, a house robot? Don't ask me! I haven't got a clue what's going on! As I said before, this is mayhem. Rules? What rules? Redbot! Dismiss him, sack him, he has no control over these robots. There's Dead Metal. In with a thrust on 101. X-Terminator. Backing away to have another attack, but in comes 101 and almost underneath X-Terminator there. 101 using the spike. Look at that spike, travels at nearly 200 miles an hour. Inverterbrat hasn't been that lively since the opening exchanges, and I wonder if the damage was done by King B3 in the initial onslaught we talked about. This is X-Terminator, the most lively of the red team, certainly. Bashing on there to King B3, taking a piggyback ride, 101 around the back. X-Terminator tries to get back to safety. They look on. Yeah, Invertebrat's been immobilised. I think that's Dead Metal, the house robot, in for the kill. So they're effectively down to one robot. 101 and King B3, and there seemed to be a deal of infighting in the pits beforehand, slamming against each other. With friends like that, who needs enemies? X-Terminator away. Thanks, boys, we can't see anything now. Oh, there's little Amy. At least we can see over Amy's head. X-Terminator trying to avoid trouble because it's getting absolutely no help whatsoever from Inverterbrat and Peter Pinknell, who once visited Hereford. Poor qualification for a tag team member. X-Terminator, I think you made a poor choice with Inverterbrat. Don't tell Peter unless Wall. I told you so. So, it's X-Terminator. Oh, there's King B3 now, under pressure from Sergeant Bash. They need to get out of trouble, and 101 has a little dig again at its team member. battles have been part of Robot Wars folklore. But they have two robots still fighting and fresh. And X-Terminator is the lone survivor from their team. No question in my mind who won that one.
Well, the rules go out the window again. I don't know if the judges will care about that, but we've got to go to the judges.
Exterminator was certainly aggressive, causing damage to 101, superficial, I think, but King B3 and 101 were always alive. The problem with the other team, there, Inverterbrat, immobilised, playing no further part. That's why it has to be an easy decision for the judges, for me. But then I don't count. They're the clever ones. I can just about get to A, B, C, D. King B3 and 101. An easy number for me, that, actually. Both of them survived, and surely it's an easy decision.
Well, the judges have made their announcement, and with Inverterbrat immobilised, Exterminator didn't really stand the chance. The judges have gone for King B3 and 101! Yes!
Definitely yes.
Well, did that go according to plan, did it?
Oh yes, it's suddenly working very nicely. Thank you very much.
What's it like when you sort of when you're working together as two roboteers, you know, from two different teams? I mean, did you sit down and plan a strategy?
Well, no, we just sort of said we'd go in and muller them, and
that's what we did.
101 did seem to be doing a lot of the work.
Thank you very much, Mike. I don't think that's true.
But you were saving yourself for the next round.
I am. I'll save you next time round when you're in trouble.
It's Firestorm and Scorpion. Scorpion was toasted, so, you know, but Firestorm's a good, powerful robot.
Yeah. Firestorm's very good, but if it's got two of us on it, I don't think it's going to stand much of a chance.
Oh, fight and talk, we shall see. Let's hear it for King B3 and 101! Come on, guys.
Simon, I think that was pretty impressive.
It worked, didn't it? It really did work.
You've gelled as a team.
I know, it's incredible, but it's worked out quite good, I think, yeah.
Which was surprising, let's face it, with similar robots.
Well, I think that's because we know each other's robot really well. We know how to complement each other in a fight. Having fought each other, for a couple of fights, we know, what to do, where to go, and we know what it's all about now.
So did you enjoy it then?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I don't enjoy getting it ready again in 5 or 6 minutes, which I've been told. So it's a bit hard going at this sort of level of television.
Yes, it is really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how's the blade working?
Well, it was working for a bit. It stalled after a while, but I've got another blade, so I'll bung that in and give it another go and see if we get another shot or something.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Why did you enjoy that?
I did. It was great fun. Yeah. I think we might be mates now.
Mind you, I did notice you did have a little bit of a pop at each other.
But then we sort of got back to our senses and decided to go for the kill light. So.
Yeah, just to add to the entertainment, really. Amy, did you enjoy that?
Yes.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yes.
You made a great pair, and good luck in the final. Amy, what were you telling these boys earlier?
I was telling them to stop fighting because they weren't getting on.
But are they getting on now?
Yes.
They are, aren't they? You've gelled as a team.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we're coming together as a team. It would be quite a strong team now.
Yeah, get focused.
We're going to win now.
Fighting talk. And how are the robots faring up?
Yeah, I think they're both right. We've sort of give each a run to get them ready, and we're going for it.
So you're confident?
Yeah.
A united team.
Right on, yeah.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's do some damage. Come on, in we go.
Alrighty, it's time for the big one. Two of our teams have struck up a winning partnership, but only one of them can be crowned our Tag Team Terror champions. So prepare to find the Bonnie and Clyde of Robot Wars as we let the final begin!
Roboteers, stand by.
From the red zone, Scorpion on the left, Firestorm 2 on the right-hand side. The team controlling flippers, chainsaws, heavier robots. There on the left-hand side is King B3, 101 on the right-hand side. And good to see that Amy, at 9 years of age, has more sense than most roboteers put together. Mind you, she acted as a peacemaker. Do we like peace in Robot Wars? No. In the Tag Team Terror, which I think has been a magnificent success, we like destruction and rows and rumbles and tumbles and mayhem. And this is Scorpion back towards the red zone and safety can tag. Under pressure from King B3, very mobile, very quick across the arena floor. Low centre of gravity on the drive against Scorpion into the flames. And we know that is an Achilles heel for Scorpion. Look at his power from King B3. Slamming against the arena wall. There's the flame licking out. Scorpion will want to stay away from the flame pit and from the arena. Side jets of flame and smoke and destruction. Scorpion, one eye patched up it would seem, and King B3 101 awaiting back in the tag zone. And at the moment, both teams showing remarkable restraint. Firestorm was there to the left of your picture moments ago. Back on the attack again on Scorpion comes King B3 with a 9-inch circular saw. Lifting and flipping spikes. Scorpion has the electrically powered chainsaw, but it looks limp. It's hanging there useless. It doesn't seem to be working. He said, I can't see the teeth of the chainsaw moving. There's the ref bot to have a little glance. And they tagged, have they? No, Scorpion's still out there. Firestorm wanted to come out. But the Blues have tagged 101's in their hand. King B3, and all of a sudden we've got all 4 robots on the arena floor. Yes, this is what we want. Scorpion, they have gone blind, and they've shown a blind eye to rules and regulations. It's gone mad in Robot Wars Tag Team Terror. They're all in there now, trying to destroy. This is King B3 up on 101. You are team members. Come together, friends. You're having a laugh. You're still enemies, I'm sure, down in the pitch. Amy, sort them out. There's your dad, Mike. There's the teammates Simon Harrison, Tony Sharp in there. That's Scorpion now under pressure from Dead Metal with a slice and dice. I repeat, you are supposed to be team members 101 and King B3. Scorpion at the moment is under no sort of pressure. I think Firestorm 2 is out of it completely, back in the red zone. There's Mike Franklin at the controls of 101. Scorpion pressurised by King B3, and 101 wants to destroy them all. What next? Dead Metal, Bash, take them all on. Mike Franklin and young Amy, why not? Bash will want a piece of you though. I think the tag team terror has been won by 101 and King B3 because Firestorm 2 is doing nothing. Scorpion, can they withstand all sorts of pressure? Look, they're tattered and torn, and with Firestorm 2 they're out of it. And now we have what I thought we'd have right from the first klaxon. The first activate. We've got 101 against King B3, and this is a massive grudge. They're supposed to be on the same tag team. Scorpion's out of it. The house robots come in. You want to get a grudge match sorted amongst yourselves, team members? No. We'll have a little piece of you as well, says Dead Metal on King B3. The pinchers, 101 under pressure from Bash. They won this tag team terror, of course, but now we want retribution. You should have been friends and teammates. You should have kept the peace. You haven't, and this is our own version of a peace summit into the depths of the pit. If we can get you in there, summits. We don't like them. We like the pits. We like destruction. We end up the victors. We have the last laugh. We are Robot Wars. This was the tag team terror. And well done 101 and King B3, because you were victorious in it.
Well, with Firestorm immobilised, it's obvious that King B3 and 101 are our new tag team terror champions.
And we've won something, you know, between us.
What is going on with you two, though? Okay, you dismantle the other 2 robots, and then what do? You get a little bit bored and start fighting each other?
We're dying to just sort it out once and for all. You know, between us two, one day we're going to sort it out.
You've had grudge matches before, haven't you? So, how come you've chosen the same team if there's that much sort of animosity between the 2 robots?
We know each other's robots really well. It's it's a good team, because we fought each other, and we know each other's strengths, and that's why we're a good team, and we'll carry on. But we just can't. We can't resist having a little bit of a go at each other every now and again.
Look, I don't know I'm going to do this. I don't know if you're going to fight over it or what. But here you go. Here's your trophy. You are our new Tag Team Terror Champions! Yes!
I'm here with the reigning champions, King B Powerworks and Team 101. They're looking confident. Are you united as a team this time round?
Absolutely solid.
Yeah. Been working together for a while?
Yeah, we've been working together. We've got this really sewn up, we think, now.
Are you as confident as that?
Dream team. We're just going to go out there and trash them like we did last year.
Excellent. And what's your prediction for the match then?
Well, I think when we finish with Mega Morg, there's going to be a cremation.
From Havant in Hampshire, King B Powerworks. From Kettering, 101.
So the King B Powerworks stats cost £4,000 to build, but will it be retired early? His teammate cost 101 pence to build. Good traction control. Mike Franklin's experience of the controls vital.
Roboteers, stand by.
So, Diotoir, the Irish team, with the Welsh stickers taking up its position in the corner, which means that Mega Morg will be out in the arena. Yes! The Welsh and Irish team. There's Dorian Cordy getting a massage from Dr. Zulu. Peter Redmond at the controls of Diotoir with the fur devil's caps. King B into the corner, leaving 101. The reigning Tag Terror champions. Mike Franklin at the controls of 101, Simon Harrison for the King B Powerworks team. And don't forget, our own terror, Sergeant Bash in the war zone to keep an evil eye on things, along with Shunt. Huge push from the scoop.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So 2 robots start. They can change by tagging their teammates in the corner. Mega Morg looks by far the bigger, but it's only 2 kilos heavier than 101, with the little front spikes that can flip if they can get underneath Mega Morg. There you can see the spike like a serpent's tongue. Onto the picture of Anne Robinson. Mega Morg unhappy with her comments about the Welsh, who will be the weakest link here. There's a tag. King B replacing 101. And also the other tag, Diotoir's out with the inflatable sheep, just trying to drift by and past his opponent there. King B trying to thrust with the front lifting forks. The sheep, well, he's lost his sheep. Diotoir, Little Bo Peep, smashed against the arena wall, has tagged, or has he? Mega Morg sits back in there. Be prepared for mayhem here. Absolute confusion. I'm sure it'll all just break down into an utter rumble. There's the circular saw on the front of King B. A Pussycat-style circular saw we've seen on Pussycat, that famous robot from Robot Wars in the past. And there's the front lifting forks on the back and the circular saw. Takes on the sheep that goes flying there. Old Larry the Lamb. Dear, oh dear. Diotoir. Well, the fur has been scratched, and Mega Morg wants to come out and protect Diotoir. Can they tag in there and allow Mega Morg to come out? Why is Diotoir taking the punishment here, and why is Mega Morg not coming out? Mega Morg, a little shove on the teammate, and now comes into the action with the Welsh slogan on the back. Mega Morg slamming into both King B and 101, and they're both out on the war zone floor. I warned you of this. There's the spike. Diotoir's on fire. King B has been tossed around the arena by Diotoir. Meanwhile, Mega Morg and 101 are thrusting against one another. There's 101 with a little push there on Mega Morg. King B spinning around. Diotoir's on fire. Absolute confusion. 101 chase after Mega Morg with the fur-lined team colours and the picture of Anne Robinson. 101 now under pressure from Diotoir. Diotoir will flip 101. Don't worry about that. That can work both ways up because of the tank traps. But is only one of the tank traps working? I think it is. And all of a sudden, the reigning champions are in trouble because I think King B is spinning wildly out of control. And the reigning champions could be facing elimination here in the tag team terror. There's no control on King B. And 101 in trouble too. This could be a shock.
Tag team terror. Too close to call for us. We're going to go to the judges to make a decision. While they're making up their minds, let's see the highlights.
Very, very even early on. We know that King B put Diotoir in trouble. We know that Diotoir was on fire. But decisive moments came a little bit later on when 101 for me lost traction and King B was left spinning wildly. I think the underdogs have won it here.
And the judges have made their decision. Remember, they're looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. And they've gone for Mega Morg! the reigning tag team terror champions.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not anymore, though.
No, it's very dismal, wasn't it? We've not gone like that before, you know, it's very, very disappointing. We are very down about this now.
I'm sure you'll live.
I think if he could have kept going, we would have won. But it's his fault.
It's his fault
we lost.
So blame him. Go and argue in the pits. I wouldn't talk to him for a while.
I didn't see yours going that fast.
Yeah, but I banged a load of holes in there.
I reckon you should look for different teammates next time, don't you?
Well, it was all mates to start off with. Now we're lost. Look,
I'm sure you'll admit you couldn't lose to a nicer set of lads.
You're not talking to him then?
Well, I'm a bit peeved because 101 died and it's got an absolute 100% track record of never breaking down,
So it has to be his fault?
I think he's jinxed us, yeah, really. And I think if this has carried on, we're still going on one track at least. We've done some damage and we could have won, but...
So we've seen you guys bickering quite a lot in the past, it'd be fair to say that.
We're trying to get separate benches now.
Do you think there's going to be a grudge match?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
We're going to get them working first, but
yeah.
If we do, I think I'll give them a good levering. In the arena, of course.
What was that, Mike?
I think we'll give yours a good levering. What do you reckon?
No, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
I think they should fix their robots first, eh? Well, not just that, Craig. They want vengeance. Team 101, who are you out to get?
King B.
Well, actually, judging by your past tag team performance, that's hardly surprising. So, you fell out, you got back together, you fall out again, you get back together again. What's the status now?
We are steaming at each other after our appalling failure and threw it all away in the tag team.
Really?
You threw it away.
No.
You threw that match away. If you'd been running, we would have won.
We've got nothing left to lose now. We want it out for each other and that's it.
We want a good fight.
There's a vengeance match brewing here, definitely, but you're tag team partners, so surely you're going to know each other's tactics. Is that going to throw you?
No, it's going to ram them.
Yeah?
No,
and you?
The tactics just all in everything.
They break down. That's their tactics.
There's only one way to sort this out, team, and that is in the war zone.
From Havant, King B Powerworks.
A rear pussycat-style blade, front panic attack type forklift spikes. They borrowed from the best then. 3,000-watt drive motors. This cost £4,000 to build.
From Kettering in Northamptonshire, 101.
A spike that can penetrate steel. Fast and violent, they say. It's by far the slower and heavier here with two 800-watt motors. The tracks come from a milk bottle washing machine.
Roboteers, stand by.
King B Powerworks from Havant in Hampshire with Simon Harrison and Grant Hornsby. The 101 machine. The controls Mike Franklin. There's his daughter Amy and Steve Bickle in the background. And our house robots, Sergeant Bash barks orders, barking mad and doesn't take kindly to dissent in the ranks. And Shunt, the push-me-pull-you of house robots, all slam, bam and robo glam.
3, 2.
101 from the left, King B from the right-hand side. They tussle in the middle and come away, draw away. Again, another little pronged attack there by King B on the side of 101. Similar-looking robots, aren't they, really? Not very high, 25 centimetres off the arena floor, King B. 101, 5 centimetres the taller at the back. You can see there the tracks from the milk bottle washing machine. 101 cost £1 and a penny to put together. King B cost £4 grand. Looks a little bit more stylish. You can there see inside all the gubbins and the gizmos, the very innards of robotry. And there at the back, the circular saw blade beginning to spin, but 101 is on the drive. This is a good performance so far by Mike Franklin, an engineering manager. Amy's dad, Amy just 10 years of age and loves anything to do with Robot Wars, and she loves to go on the attack, and that's what they've done there. And King B Powerworks is wedged against the arena side wall, driving away. They 101 again on the onslaught, pushing it towards that CPZ. Going the CPZ, of course, and the house robots can come and get you. They're away, though, just for the moment, but in comes Shunt. That's what I thought would happen. Shunt with the diamond-edged axe, and also Sergeant Bash. Once you go into CPZ, you're easy meat for the house robots. They're spinning King B, trying to throw them off the scent. That's a good bit of driving, actually, by Simon Harrison. whirling away, trying to confuse and bamboozle. 101 sticks Grizzly to the task and comes in. They just saw slices, splinters off the arena floor, leaving a few scars in there. I think they may have been from the spikes on King B. Whoa, King B, you know what I thought was good driving, is it? Are they in control? We've seen this before from them when they lost the tag team terror earlier. They're not in control, they've gone berserk. They're all over the place here. They're totally out of control. Someone needs to stop them. King B, it's like a pinball machine in there. Where are they going now? Up, let's go over here. No, let's go back over there. Let's spin in this corner. Let's go crazy for a while, shall we? And even the house robots think, no, let's just leave them alone for a little bit. We don't want to get involved with someone as berserk as that until Sergeant Bash and calms things down, as sergeants tend to do. You're in the corner, son, and you're staying there. You went a little bit crazy for a while. They lost control, King B. So 101 has won the vengeance battle. There's the siren. That's the pit release button going. Down go the pit. Oh, Sergeant, you were close. Cease. You were controlled. They weren't. They're in. They're out. And you're in as well, Sergeant. What a messy end to it all, really.
Well, King B3 gets sent to room 101. Room 101 are the victors. Come on, guys. Now, I must admit, come here. I must admit, it seems obvious to me that Team 101 are a superior robot.
I'll have to say, that's true.
You seem to lose all control there.
It's not been very good, has it?
Not really.
No.
You were waltzing around.
I felt like a bit of action on the dance floor out there, you know?
It's all right. Sergeant Bash put you in the pits. I thought he was putting you out your misery, really.
He is, I think we're on fire now.
Although you did take him with you, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk to these chaps. Your tag team partners, there's a bit of friction between you. Has that finally settled it now?
They've got to sort their robot.
They've got to sort their robot out, have they? Yeah. Otherwise, are you not...
It was good up until when they went wrong, and I think we would have liked a longer fight.
Well, are you now going to continue to be tag team partners, knowing that you are the superior partner and the bigger brother of the partnership? Are you going to take them under your wing and try and nurse them through some more tag team terror challenges?
If they're going to have us back, yeah.
Alrighty, well there you go. They're being very magnanimous. You can still play with them.
Thanks,
as long as you accept that 101 is a superior robot. Is that fair?
101 is the superior robot.
And they're shaking on it. History is made. Well done, guys. Well done.